This is an alternative to the powerboat lifestyle. Alrighty, it's about now when I would normally say welcome to the test drive part of the video, but we're clearly not driving, we're sailing. So that's a little bit of a hint. We're on the XS11 and this is an alternative to the powerboat lifestyle. And whilst this is a powerboat focused channel, I do believe you need to consider other options. And something like a catamaran is, let's face it, a lot of fun. So that's what we're out here testing today. My name's Dan Jones, welcome to Dan's Boat Life, and I'm on the XS11, brand new model from the Beneteau Group. And we are on the Broadwater up here on the Gold Coast having a little yacht. It has been blowing dogs off chains. We've got a steady sort of 18 and gusting at the moment, and it's been really, really heavy rain with some more showers coming through. So I'm just going to throw the boat through a quick tack now. And for those of you who are not sailors, this is what's called a self-tacking jib. So this thing will actually just do it for me. I'm just watching a little marker up here and wondering whether I'm going to make it over or not. No, I'm just going to go below him. So I got a bit on here. I'm going to try and explain what I can, just given the wind conditions, and if I need to call Mika in to give me a hand, I will do so. But she's about, what did we say, 9 tonne worth of boat, 37 feet long, twin Yanmar 30 horsepower on sail drives, and those sail drives are aft of the rudder. So that's something slightly different to what I'm used to on some catamarans, and we'll just see if that makes any difference to the actual performance. As you can see, it's a twin helm boat, but the controls are all favouring the starboard side. So I've got 2 main sheets, I've got the self-tacking jib, and I have a nice big rain front coming right across my starboard bow in a second. Oh yeah, rain, yay, here we go. I got my twin throttles here, chart plotter, autopilot, dual engine controls just here, and 2 drink holders. Oh, that's heavy. Someone grab my jacket if you don't mind. So let's just throw it into another tack, and what I'm going to do is try and protect myself from that rain. There we go. Live boat test right there. Thank you. I'm going to throw this on. So the XS11, it is designed to be sailed reasonably easily, fairly short-handed, and here comes a real big shower. Let's bear away. So I guess what I'm trying to show you, okay, that's the mainsail sheet. This is a boat you can sort of manage yourself. You know, don't get too adventurous. And this is the other mainsail sheet, need to ease that one too. Okay, I should have thought about that, but anyway, this is live YouTube. So this is a boat. We are in 20 plus knots here. This is a boat that you can take out for the day, and Mika, I'm going to get you to jump in and manage this jibe, which we're going to do in a second. You can take this out for the day, entertain with large groups, enjoy this big space here, and even though this is fairly rough weather, if you notice the boat's stable, if you're coming from a monohull power boat, or if you're thinking about getting into monohull sailing, and if you're more of an entertainer than a yachty, you might see a benefit in going to a multi-hull like this. Okay, so let's go through the jibe. Because all of this space really does bring benefits. So we're going to talk about that in the walkthrough. I really am just focusing on the sailing side at the moment. So I'll try and, whilst I make my way behind these Rivieras, and that looks like a Whitehaven. I'll try and talk to you about what else I'm experiencing. Have I got my boat speed here? Yes, I do. Okay. We were in about 18 to 22 before. It's now hovering at about the 12 to 14 knots, and the boat's getting through the water at 6 to 7 knots boat speed. Having the self-tacker and having this mainsail set up, so the main sheet like it is just here to the clutches, enables somebody with a moderate amount of experience to handle a boat of this size with relative ease. If you get gusts and weather fronts coming through like you did just then, sure, you might need to call in a mate to give you a hand. But did you notice how the boat, it didn't tip over greatly like some sailing vessels will do? And so it's not going to scare you or your mates. Now, I don't know my depth coming in here, so let's go through another jibe here, Mika, and we'll just play it safe. So if you, okay, going through the jibe. If you're a non-sailor, or if you fancy yourself learning and getting into sailing, there we go. This isn't a bad boat to have a crack at doing it with. Averaging speeds of 6, 7 knots like this boat will do. And let's face it, if you get the code 0 up, and if you're off the breeze, this boat's going to go a lot faster than that, because I can feel right now, in the conditions that we're in, I would say 9, 10 knots is doable on this boat. Would you agree with that? Yeah. So that's pretty fun. If you're coming from a powerboat and you're used to doing greater speeds, it's a different sensation. But when you are under sail, there is a certain pleasure or enjoyment associated with taking your propulsion from nature. And a speed like this, like I'm now sitting on 6 knots, it actually feels a little bit faster. Just watch the water on the camera there dripping over. It actually feels a little bit faster than what you might be used to on a powerboat, because you don't have that noise of the engine. And if you just picture yourself, actually maybe pan the camera around and show everyone this cockpit just while we're here. If you just picture yourself having a little social sail for the day, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly 12 of your mates all having a good time, and you in a position where you can actually communicate with them, which is not possible on many catamarans, because you're stuck up there with your head poking out through this little dicky setup that a lot of them go for. This is social sailing. This is easy sailing, and this is a catamaran, a size of a catamaran, let's just do one more jibe, that is manageable and affordable. If you have a fancy day boat, the price of this catamaran compared to your fancy day boat will be less. And this has got 3 or 4 cabins, and it'll take 12 plus people out for the day. My name's Dan Jones. It's been Dan's Boat Life. See you on the next one.